One more again. I hope everybody blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome into my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family. Just thank you so much for the love and support. We're all going through different changes, but trust and believe. So much better is on its way. Your current situation is not your final destination, so keep telling yourself that if you keep getting pulled back into the drama. So, with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings. Love and light and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while, have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me. Even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift that impacted your life and heading you towards a positive direction. And if you feel like the videos are, uplifting, informative, give you good vibes or uplift that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath that may be going through trying times at the moment and needing confirmation or validation towards life path, even so purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give your girl a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's greatly appreciated, and I hope that you're able to through the content of my video, resonate with the content of my video. The YouTube channel I'm using today is called Brainwave Music. And the music that is playing in the background is called Prophecy Power, Seeing the Future in Your Dreams. Lucid dreaming music with powerful frequencies. And I will post their link in the description box below. And the video I'm doing today is called Twin Flame 101. Heyoka is feeling like all hell is breaking loose in your life, but it's actually a powerful rebirth you didn't anticipate. Ugh. It's like I know you know what I'm talking about. It's just like, there's so many of y'all dropping comments like Roslynn, all of a sudden just dread would just pop up in my head. It's just the fact is the old is going through a push and pull with the new. You're allowing yourself to move forward, but if you've been stuck in a certain stage for so long, it's like your body's gotten used to something. When you're trying something new, it's like, hold up, wait a minute, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Wait a minute, we ain't used to all this. But it's like you had to go through all those things. You're seeing people for what their true intent is about you. There are so many different things that you may have thought was for you and it's not for you. You're allowing yourself to part ways with something that is no longer serving you in that positive manner. You're allowing yourself to cut cords with people and situations that are just draining you of your love, of your growth. There's a lot of things that is just like, oh, you're such a drain. You just suck the air out of the room. I had to be able to deal with this. Or there will be certain things that you'll look at like, did I really just like something like that? I've been there. I've been there. Or maybe you even going back and forth with your addictions. There's so many people that are going through it. I went through my little slip up a few weeks ago. I ain't even gonna lie. It was like dealing with a lot of, hurt and pain, dealing with a lot of, grief, just still, missing my dad a lot, so I just tried to allow myself to try to breathe through it. And it's just the fact is, I'm not gonna be hard on myself. When you can be real about it, like, yeah, I have slip ups. Yeah, there's times that, I was just in a negative, frequency within myself. It was a whole mood by itself. I started smoking cigarettes again. And it was just like, thank God for my dad, like, baby, you don't need that. You don't need that, and all of a sudden it started messing with my heart and junk like that. I'm like, look, let me just put this mess down, allow myself to part ways, because it was just like so much that, when you have dealt with stuff for a long time and you're just ready for that turnaround. And there's a lot of times we stay focused on that one thing for so much. You don't see the little blessings that's taken in its place. You may not get exactly what you're wanting at that time because what you're asking for may not have been that much of a good value for you, because it's like the universe wants you. You're so much deserving of something so much better that's in your life. But you have to be able to appreciate, show the attitude of gratitude with the little blessings they're placed in your life. Things take that time, and a lot of times, especially with me, and it's like in my situation, I want stuff to happen yesterday, because there's certain situations and certain, energies around me that I'm really ready to pass through. Like, I don't need you around my life. I don't need this energy coming towards me, people watching me, this and this and that. And it's just like, you know what? You're going to be placed in front of your enemies. You know what I'm saying? You had, and it was like, I forgot, what did I use that? No, I used that on my IG video, the cover for it. It's like where you're living through other people's lives, lies, not lives, but lies that people have put you through. And now they're going to be sitting up there in front of you watching your blessings. They're going to do that because it's just the fact is a lot of time people thinking they're putting destruction in your life and don't know that's going to end up when they're trying to place destruction in your life. They don't know that's going to be your instance of deliverance. And a lot of people don't think that. And I just heard the woo, it's just like you go through so many different things. And a lot of times people get pissed off when they have thrown so many daggone stones at you and you using that to build your own self up. Like I said in the last video, all these things is taking place in your life that's trying to pull you back. You use them certain things to be that milestone to get you stepped up way than you allowed yourself to. Sometimes you got to smack reality in your own self, put that fire up on your own behind, and just be like, okay, when you thinking about all these different things, what good is it doing you except keeping you in a situation around certain people that you sure the hell don't need to be around no more? Yes, that's what it's doing. You can allow yourself to keep focusing and soaking in all them illusions of what people have done, what people are blocking you from. You have to understand you being redirected. A lot of times when you being placed on a path, you had to be able to embrace that certain path. You had to embrace some certain experiences. You had to embrace and soak up that knowledge from the experiences that you have been led to. Now it's allowing you to redirect and aim towards something so much better. Don't sit up here and sleep on yourself just because of those things that's coming around, because you're going through a rebirth. You can't go back. A lot of times we wish, I wish I can be back this way. I wish I can. No, cannot. Because now you know the truth and for what all it is. And all these different things are coming into your life for a reason. Everything has a season for happening the way it does. And you're going through all these different times and going through all these different experiences, and they're running through you. And a lot of times it feels like you drowning in your own sorrow. You allow yourself to be happy one day, and it only takes that little snippet just to take you back. But you have to understand you ain't gonna heal over everything at night, because you're dealing with a lot of trauma, not just from this life but the past lives. You're dealing with a lot of things that you may have suppressed and forgot about, and all of a sudden these veils and layers is starting to come off, and you're like, wait a minute, I forgot all about this. And all these different things is coming up. So you have to be loving towards yourself. You have to nurture yourself. And there's going to be a lot of things that's going to come back into your life, and it's going to be coming in waves at you. But you have to allow yourself to go against the grain. You are a lot stronger than you give yourself credit for. I have to tell my, I got to get my own pep talk to me like, sus, look, can I talk to you for a minute? I have to tell myself that. Can I talk to you for a minute? And it's just like, a lot of times we feel like we're by ourselves on things, or the people that we were there for supporting, being supporting of, they're no longer there in our lives anymore, because now they may see something in your life that they may be envying, or they may be wishing that why can't I be strong like them, or why can I, and they actually can. But number one, you don't need to be comparing your life to somebody else's anyway. You can, if it's somebody that you see that's doing something that's really, therapeutic and stuff like that, it's like, dang, that they're doing some real good stuff. But it's not like you comparing your life to that. But it's just the fact is you can't do that because you don't know what sacrifices they went through. You don't know how long they've been on that road to get to where they are. And you're going through all these different things that's taking place in your life that that is going to put some meaning to it. But you have to allow yourself to go through those phases, because you meeting something totally big that you don't even see coming. You can't see it coming. Just like the devil, they got you in hidden, tunnels. You know what I'm saying? Going through all these different things. That's why when it comes to us Heyokas, we're all in different, we're all in different traits and, nationalities, colors, walks of life and stuff like that. This is something new. They had to be able to do that. And a lot of times people feel because of their cultural background, they can't be a Heyoka. Look, they had to switch some stuff around. They had to, change the filters up a little bit, because it's just the fact is, if they're so used to the old, they're going to think it's going to approach something in an old way. But this is something new. This is something that hasn't really been discovered yet. So they had to be able to switch up the filters. It's like, look, we can't allow them to see us coming. The enemy is already looking for somebody who's straight Native American, and looks this way, and this way. But if you can sit up here looking at little old me, I can just pass by the enemy like this and keep on going. Ooh, they didn't even see me coming, and just keep on going like, hey, how you doing? Acting like I'm clueless as all hell. And just keep going. They don't realize they don't let the enemy of them through the line because they weren't expecting me. They ain't gonna be expecting you. There's a lot of time people say you need to stop claiming something you're not. Number one, I ain't picked this. It picked me. This is not something I thought I was gonna be doing. But they already told me this is something we are all a limited edition. They broke the mold when they made you. You know what I'm saying? You approaching as something new, so you can't go against something that it hasn't even, been discovered yet. There's things that's about to be outed. That's why hell breaking loose on all of us, all of our surroundings, because they want us to stay focused on the BS. They want us to stay focused on these daggone killings. They want us to stay focused on the economy. They want us to stay focused on the government. All these different things are an illusion of different things. Yes, it sucks that people are dying from diseases all the daggone time. It really sucks. I wish we have a cure for all this stuff. Wish we have a cure for ignorance when people sit up here popping caps in front of somebody when all they had to do was just sit up here and talk. All these different things are coming into our lives to keep us distracted from something powerful that they don't want to come out. So they get these people that want to start going off and having vendettas against all these people where they trying to make people extinct on some kind of thing. They trying to tell us our voice matters on different things about this voting and stuff like that, but they end up still picking who they want to anyway. All these different things, they want us to stay focused on it, but they don't want us to stay focused on growth. They don't want us to stay focused on unity. They don't want us to sit up here and show love to people no matter who they choose to have sex with, what color they are. You need to love everybody. And that's what they don't want to do. That's why all hell is breaking loose. Like I tell people, everything has a balance to it. They want you to be able to see the world. How you see the world is how you see yourself. And how I see the world is that the truth is coming out, and it just depends on how kind of way you looking at it, on how you about to go about it. That's how it is. And you have to keep pushing. I only can do what I can do. It's either me. And, I tell people not everybody's, up for listening to the message you maybe want to give them for them to receive. But you can drop that seed. Now, if they don't want to nourish that, you did your part. You can't force feed a message to somebody if they ain't hungry. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be able to allow yourself to keep moving. You drop that seed and you just keep going. Like I tell people, and I say that a lot, you can't force a baby to walk when they're still in that crawling stage. You can't do that. When you see people that are just filling themselves up, that's what I meant to say, with unhealthy things in their life where they choose to fill a void instead of actually embracing and filling that void. You can't make somebody do that. You can pray for them, you can send love, but it's all about what they choose to do inside. A lot of times we feel like we run around somebody, we put so much love out there for them, they'll love you back the same way. No, you can't force nobody to do that. You can't force somebody to make somebody change when they ain't ready to. And a lot of times you have to understand everybody is on their walk of life of where they're embracing a lot of things. Change is going, but a lot of times change can be very uncomfortable because you're stepping out the norm. You're not allowing yourself to keep going against the things that you're going through, because when you keep going against it, you'll know when you keep going against it, because all bad things start coming off in your life like that. And a lot of times you have to be able to accept what you need to accept, and then thank that blessing for that blessing that you got of that knowledge, that experience, that you had to walk through, because it gave you growth. It may have hurt your soul, may have hurt your heart, broke your heart, but it's going to heal your soul, and you have to keep moving, because it's going to feel like all hell breaking loose, because this is a rebirth that that's a hard pill to swallow. Because you've been going through stages of that. You've just been going through spiritual awakening. You've just been going through Kundalini, dark night of the soul, ascensions, all these different things you had to go through, where it feels like you good one day and next thing you know, it don't set you back like 3-4 fold. Jumped you up 200 feet, dropped you back down 550 feet. These are going because you're going in layers. It's not going to happen overnight. You ain't going to forgive somebody overnight. You ain't going to be able to let go of something overnight. You ain't going to make peace within something overnight. You're taking a progress to that. You have to take every step and just say, you know what, allowing myself to keep saying them affirmations. I'm going to conquer this. I'm going to get over this. I'm going to forgive the unforgiven. You know, I'm going to move past the illusions that kept on trying to come back and face me when I had nothing else to deal with those things. I'm not going to allow the devil to keep reminding me of something where I already know what happened, but it's no longer needed in my life. When you're allowing yourself to keep doing that and keep doing that, you are pushing towards the new. You are pushing, because evolution is something that is like, whew, evolution is something that is like what, how am I trying, I'm trying to get one of them trans words, ascension. That's going way past the norm. The evolution is something that, you know, the Mayans has discussed, but this, they couldn't even, it was so powerful, they couldn't even really be talking about that, because everybody was like, oh, this is the end of the world, end of the world. No, it's the end of a crazy cycle, ending of one thing and beginning of another. But they already knew this was going to take place, but they couldn't, this is something they couldn't see this coming. Because when they do, they're already going to misinterpret it anyway for what it was. To be like, okay, well, we're going to allow you to think that's what that is. And let me show you, I can show you better, I can tell you. And that's what's going to go on into your life. So allow yourself to grow, allow yourself to nurture yourself. Don't be hard on yourself because you weren't able to get through something one day. But when you're allowing yourself to move forward and just say, I'm going to try, you know, because not every day you're going to sit up here and say, no matter what's going on, I'm going to be in a good day, because you can't do that. You just have to allow yourself to say, I'm going to get through that day, no matter what's being thrown at me. When you're allowing yourself to do that, you ain't setting a standard that you know you can't keep. So you have to allow yourself to keep moving forward no matter what is taking place. Allow yourself to move forward. Even if you have to cry, press pause, or just scream for that day, allow yourself to do that, but start right back off the next day. You know, it's always a new day. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of that. Let me give a post notification out to Javier Franco. Much love to you. Welcome to the fam. Aaron Murphy. Much love to you. Patty Stevenson. I think that's FHI. And Jessica Rachel, much love to you. And Matt, too, much love to you. And I will see y'all in my next video. Like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Share. Tell somebody about the channel. Let me see what else. You know, drop a line. I would love to give you a post notification shout out as well. Know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved, and knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I pray that everything that you're trying to manifest in your life comes 100 million times more than what you ask for, pray for, even expect it, and same when you receive it. And even through social distancing, make sure you give out love, light, positivity, words, vibes, frequencies. You never know. All those things can really take somebody a long way. I hope you have a blessed, prosperous week. Get through all the things that's trying to, you know, make your mind mad. Allow you to embrace that, use it as a weight, and keep it, you know, sculpt yourself. All right, and I'll see y'all on my next video. Much love to you. Peace. Be well.